Catbells. The zigzag path going up to the top. Walk around this time from Keswick rather than take the launch across. Parked in the football club, £3 all day. Pretty good. And walk around rather than park next to the lake where the launches are, and it's £7 all day. We'll start the path. It's only a mile at the top, but it's pretty steep. No wind, no rain forecast, so it looks like a perfect day for it. Path's quite stony, which is quite good. You can see it. One thing is, it's very slippy if the stone gets wet. Not too bad today, but there's a few slippy bits, and even though I've got boots on, I've slipped a couple of times. And within 5 minutes of starting, you get some spectacular views. So even if you think this is maybe not for me, it's going to be too high, too much, just spend 5 minutes coming up, and even if you're going to go back, you're still going to get some absolutely spectacular views. Meanwhile, I'm heading up there. In the distance you can see the launch that leaves Keswick, and that goes on a regular basis, so you can get the launch over here if you want that, just to walk around. Because what I'm doing is, after I've been at the top of here, I'm going to come down and I'm going to do the circular walk around Derwentwater, and now started at Keswick, and like I said before, that's where I parked, and that's where I'll finish in about 3 or 4 hours time. Just starting to hit the first scrambly bit. A few people have gone up before us. Let's see if we manage it alright. Makes it a bit more fun. Yeah, different routes up here. Different people trying different routes. Definitely a bit of a scramble, but as long as you take your time, and I say, going back to what I said before, being dry, you need to be dry up here. Some trying to get up, some trying to get down. A couple of dogs there as well. I think that's the route I'm going to take up, I think. The good thing about coming midweek, like I have, Tuesday the 4th of October, very few people and no school kids, which is a bonus. Handful of people now that are getting closer to the top, but still nice to be out and about. A bit of fresh air, cannot beat it. And just when you get to the top, you think that's it. You look up and there's a little bit more to go. A few people coming down this way, I've noticed. I would definitely come up this way, over the top and down the other side. Absolutely brilliant. Mean, moody and magnificent. Anyway, enough about me. Onwards to the top. The last bit is a bit of a scramble actually. If you manage the first bit, you'll have no bother at all. The second bit, the only thing is, it's a little bit longer, and it's one of them things that you're never ever going to get to the top. Every time you put your head up, it seems to get further and further away. And in another 5 minutes I'll be up there, sit down on my bait, have a drink, and then head back down and round Derwentwater. Scramble up, sun coming out, wind getting up as well, so pleased to get up there and have a rest. It's starting to blow a bit now, but then again, when you look at that scenery, who cares? for me, the best way down is straight over the top and follow the path down there. And as you can hear, the wind's really getting up now. It's funny how it's changed within 5 minutes. So I don't know what it is hovering there. Is it some sort of bird? Somebody let us know where it is. Back down the bottom now. A few more people following us down. Go ahead on the road down here and you can see some people walking over there. That should be the other side of Derwentwater, the path back down to Keswick. Nice walk so far. Bit of a little walk on the road. Nice and quiet, nice and peaceful. And there's a left turn. And a mile down there to the first port. And then onwards to Keswick. I think the way everybody says you should do this walk is do it clockwise, starting from Keswick and coming up the way I'm coming back. I did it anti-clockwise for no other reason apart from I'm a bit of a troublemaker, and also I wanted to make sure I got Catbells in as well, just in case the weather turned a bit nasty. So far this part of the walk is definitely the best bit, so thoroughly enjoying it. So far, not to say the soul on this path, which makes it nice and peaceful. It's supposed to be the Derwentwater Walk. I've only seen a few signs for it. The sign at the back gate I've just passed there says Cumbrian Way. But I can see the lake over there, so I know I'm heading in the right direction. I'm starting to see a few more people there now. A few more people out and about. Points of interest, I suppose. It's marked on the map. This looks like this bridge here. About 5 minutes on the road there now. Don't know if I've gone off the proper path, but there's the toilets here. It says it's going in the bushes, like I have done a few times. So if you did see us, apologies for that. Well, somebody took the easy route, I suppose, on the rainy day. Quite nice. Back off the road there now. I can still hear it. Certainly plenty of places to stop and have a noggin if you want one. It's nice to get back onto the path. Back on the path there now. And the path actually runs parallel to the road, so you can hear a bit of traffic and that. Like, the good thing is you cannot see it, but if you're going to do this walk and you're going to do Catbells, it's definitely better to do it the way I did it, because you're going to scramble, get the scrambly bit when you're going up Catbells, and it's so much easier to scramble up than scramble down, especially if the rock's wet. So if you're just going to do the walk, do it clockwise. If you're going to do the walk and Catbells, do it anti-clockwise. So I'll leave that little wooded walk at Kettlewell, across the road, and the path continues on this side of the road, right next to the road unfortunately, but also right next to the lake. Actually, it's not too bad down here. There's the launch going back to Keswick, so if you do get tired you can always jump on that. I must admit I've really enjoyed this bit, apart from the road noise. Flat, and just like my mate Andre used to say, a great opportunity to get on your toes and do a bit of power walking, which is exactly what I'm going to do now. Yeah, back down beside the lake. Yeah, very peaceful. Still a bit of traffic noise, unfortunately. Well, I suppose you can't have everything. Just having a bit of a breather, taking in the views. Well, I think I'm walking on the path. I'm definitely on the shore. I'm definitely going the right way. I don't fancy walking on the road, but I may have to before long, because it looks like this part is going to run out when I'm walking on the shore, which is a shame. I might be able to get through there. Hit a bit of a dead end here, so it looks like I'm going to have to climb up onto the road somehow. Yeah, here I go again. Hopefully this is a proper path this time. Well, I'm back down again on the shore. Don't know if this is the right way or not. I just saw somebody coming down there. There's one of the landings over there on the boats coming in. Could have jumped on that, but I'm going to definitely sort of do the walk, whether I'm on the right path or not. Plenty of them aeroplanes going across. Still a lovely day. The wind's dropped right down there now. And over in the distance is Keswick. Yeah, this looks like the path there now. Just seeing a sign. Came across this, don't know what this is. Oh, look, coins put in there. But the path looks like it's going that way, so that's the way I'm going. I'm definitely on the right path there now. And still absolutely brilliant day. It's getting on for about 4:30 there now. I've been out about 5.5 hours, and but it just took me time. Haven't rushed, just enjoyed myself. And if you can hear thunder in the background, it's not, it's my stomach. I am absolutely starving. Onwards to the fish shop. Well, just seeing a sign, another mile to go. Well, not too bad. On the definite path there now. And when you look up over there, Catbells, hard to believe I was up there a couple of hours ago. But looking nice and peaceful there now. Can't see anybody climbing it now. Time's getting on there now, so got to push on, get back on my toes, and get something to eat. Back in Keswick, nice little park, pitch and putt, crazy golf, and for those a bit more energetic, bigger size golf. Perfect land, perfect day.